In this video I'm going to teach you some tips and tricks on how to conquer the entire world a little bit faster. So, entire world, moderate, we're going new campaign. So this time I'm going to play as the Germans. This is because they've got a strong economy and they've got a good variety of units, which is actually important, and they've got a very useful location. So they've got good end game because they get 33% faster units, and then they've got pretty decent stuff in the moderate age. Because moderate's I think moderate's meant to be like World War II in this. So you've got two choices really. You've got either attack this, because you need the first move should always be a supply centre, because if you attack something that's not a supply centre, you've only got one army. But if you've got two armies, A, you've got more defence, B, you can attack on two sides, C, you can do an overrun, maybe, if later on in the game. It's quite hard to do, but you can do it later on. It's easier if you've got two armies, so you've only really got two options as Germany. You can either A, attack the Alps, which gets you a supply centre, 20 tribute, which is basically money, and you get a rare resource. So if you win, you get better national borders, 10 gold and 10 knowledge. Gold and knowledge is quite good. This gives you gold and wood, but only helps with the market. That's not so good. Attacking this would slow down Greece, but Greece are basically rubbish, so Greece aren't really a threat. So instead what you want to do is go here, because basically the best teams are Rome, which you can attack, Holland, which you can attack, France and Spain. They're all, and Britain. They're quite 5 decent teams. So you want to do this. Attack. Let's go. So this is just a native battle. This shouldn't take very long. This will be, to defeat 25 people. So tip number 1. When you fight a native battle, just attack villagers. That way, because they can't hit you back. So, yeah, that's 1. Just get 25 easy kills. It might take a bit longer. Don't fight his army, because an army will do quite a bit of damage against you. You don't want all your men to die, otherwise you'll lose the mission. So at the moment I've defeated 5 already. I would say about go here. Don't worry about buildings. Buildings aren't important. It's just people you've got to kill, not buildings. So this is their land. So I will take attrition damage. I've got this guy, so he might stop me from taking the attrition damage, but I think if he dies, that's it. I'll take attrition damage. I've got to leave him pretty close. The hardest part is actually exploring the map. I don't know what that does. I don't think it will do anything. I know it gives me like 25 wealth, but I can't recruit units anyway. So that's probably a bit of a waste of time. Oh, there's another unit there. I didn't see him. Right, so I need 9 more citizens, basically. You can kill units, but like I said, it just makes it a bit more difficult. So, with tribute, you need to start a war. You need tribute. So if you haven't got any tribute, you can't start a war. You'd have to skip a turn. Because if you skip a turn, you get 25 tribute, so you can use that to like either start a war, build up your defences. I don't really bother building up defences because it's just like between level 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, it's like so little difference. It's just not worth it. You must just start wars with it, or buy cards. You can buy cards which will like help you out. So you might start with an extra army, or you might start. Oh, hey up. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, you might start with an extra army, you might start with extra resources, you can start with a technology. Okay, that's quite a big army. That's bigger than I thought. No, get this, lads. How many do I need? 7. Yeah, get out of here, I'm not fighting that, forget it. Are they just going to keep running after me? If they do, I might actually have to fight them. No, they are going to just keep running after me, I think. Right, okay, fine, we're going to have to kill them. This is not what I wanted. You're going to have to hurry up and get over here. We'll win, but it's going to be a mess. That was messy. Okay, so that's mine. So now I've gone from 1 army to 2. Oh, as you go through turn to turn, they'll attack as well. So, right, everyone will just capture the natives on the first turn. No one will. There'll be no nations fighting each other. So that's not that important. So now I've got 2 armies. So you can either do 2 things. I could either 2-on-1 handicap the Greeks. I could go after the Dutch, which is more appealing. I could try and fight Rome, but then they get a backup army. So I'd have to A, fight a level 4 town, and B, they'd have a backup army. Now I haven't got much to help me with. I've only got this. Rome can be a bit of a nightmare. They're quite good early on though, so it might be quite hard to beat Rome. The Dutch is the easiest because I can get a 2-on-1 handicap match. And if I beat the Dutch are out the whole game because it's the capital city. So if you beat a capital city, the easiest way to win on the campaign is to try and knock out as many capital cities as you can. But they're hard fights. So you need to, like level 1, 2, 3 and 4 aren't that good. So you need to try and beat them before they get to about level 6. So I think it's every 3 turns that you level up 1. So by the medieval age you have to fight like level 6s I think. So it gets more difficult. I'm sure it's every 3. It might be the number is the number of turns. I can't remember. I thought it was 3 turns. It might be the number of. So if it's like level 5, you have to wait 5 turns and then it goes to level 6. Or it might just be 3. I can't remember. Anyway, I think it's 3 turns. So, yeah, tip number 1 for is get a supply centre. Tip number 2: try and knock out some big teams early if you can, because you'll get their land. Like if I went for Italy, I would get 2 bits of land because I'd get the capital and I'd get this. So I'd actually get science. I'd get the 25% science reduction. I'd get 20%. I'd get a card for markets, and I'd get that. I'd get the Romans' own power for 1 battle. So cards can only be used in 1 battle. So if you go on this for, I think it might be 25 tribute, you can buy a card. So you can get science 1 battle. Basically, if a battle's a bit difficult, you'd buy one of these. If you think, oh, I'm not going to win, fair, you'd buy one of these. So you could get an extra technology. That basically disables like any cards. So if they've got, not cards, any of these. So any rare resources, if I played that, the Romans won't get them. That's not that good, I don't think. The Romans have only got one army, so I could actually knock the Romans out right now, but I won't gain an army. The only good thing if I did a 2-on-1 on Greece, I get another army, and B, I keep Greece to like only one city. So getting a third army would be quite useful. I might actually go after Greece, just because I get this. If I beat Holland, I get nothing for it. It's not worth it. The only one what's worth winning is Italy, because I get this and I get this, and 25% reduction in science is massive early on. What? I don't really need 2 armies though. Like, I know Greece got a backup army, but I might be able to beat them anyway. So next part, I'm actually going to go for it. I'm actually going to go for Rome. I'm actually going to try and beat Italy, and then I'll use my other army to try and beat the Greeks. So yeah. If you liked what I did against the natives, hit the like button. If you got any feedback, comment below. If you want to watch more content, then subscribe. That's down to you. But yeah. Next, I'm gonna capture Italy. Then in the next part, I'll get the Greeks. So I'll have an army here, an army here. Then, actually, I'm kind of glad actually that's come up, because basically, if you get a supply centre, you get to pick where your army wants to go. It doesn't just drop here. You get to pick. So if my army will go from here to here, and this one will go from here to here. So I'd have 1 in Italy, 1 in the Balkans, and I'd get to pick. So if I put 1 here in Berlin, I could attack this, or I could attack the Dutch. The Dutch might, at that point, actually own Scandinavia. So if they go and attack Britain and they own Scandinavia, then it actually makes sense for me to attack the Dutch, because I'd get Scandinavia and I'd get another army. Then I can flank, I can then attack this way and attack this way, and I could eventually wipe out the Russians. Wouldn't be easy, but I could get the capital. So yeah, I need to basically beat the Romans, beat the Greeks, beat the Russians, and beat the Dutch. So it's very aggressive with Germany, because you're right in the middle, so you've got like everyone against you, so you've got to play very aggressive. That's why I've not put it on tough mode, because I think the fights like for Germany are a lot harder. I've not actually had a chance to go into a battle, so on the next one when I fight thingy, so in 3 turns we go to the next stage, which is, I want to say medieval age, but I feel like there's another one in between. But it's like Dark Age, or whatever you want to call it, Classical Age, Medieval Age, Gunpowder Age, Information Age, whatever it's called. Industrial Age, Modern, and then there's like the future one. There's 7 ages in total. So yeah, what I've got to do is defeat these. So that's my plan. Anyway, defeat these, defeat Greece, defeat the Dutch, defeat Russia. Then I'll go after France, the Spanish, the British. Hop over to America. America might be quite powerful at that point, but never mind. I'll beat them anyway. I do need to get to America though before like they get to the future age, because they are really good in the future, like the last age. Yeah, you want to see how good America are, actually. On the top right, I'll do a link to part 1 of my American campaign. then if you want to watch me fight as Rome, I'll put another link in to my Roman campaign, because both campaigns are like good, so I'll put links on the end for both of them. Another tip, so I'll do tips for battle. The reason I picked Germany is because it's got so many powerful enemies. Next week you can wipe a lot of big enemies out. If you say you're the Inca, right, because this is actually quite important, you've got to either go here, 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 and here. It's 4 turns before you can fight like anyone, or you've got to go here and here and fight the Mayans. I mean, if you're the Inca, you've really got to go here. That's the Mayans. That's 2 turns. Then you got to fight the Aztecs. That's 3 turns. Then you probably got to fight these. That's about 5 turns. And then you got to fight America. You've only got one way really, and capture all of America in about what 5 to 6 turns. So probably by the time you got to Gunpowder Age, you'll own all of America. Then you've either got to hop over here, take Greenland and fight Britain, or you've got to go down and you've got to fight the Spanish. That's the only thing about when you're in America, you don't get many options. When you're in Europe, you can either go like Africa, this way, you get like 3 different options. You can go Scandinavia, so you get like 4. So Germany get a lot of options, which is more fun. It's more like, it's more unpredictable. America's a bit more safe because like once you knock out your own people, you can just camp. I mean, yeah, the Americans are, I only did well with America because I got the space program. There was a lot of hard battles. You really do need the space program late game to like do well. Yeah, that's a tip for you. Get the space program. Oh, that's a wonder, by the way. So wonders. Yeah, good thing that said. Forgot about wonders. So wonders are, Egypt normally have a wonder. They've not even built one yet. They've not even built any. America get one as well, don't they? The Americans haven't built one either. They'll probably do it next. I can't. So wonders are, you get a card like this, and you build a wonder, and then it gives you like, I don't know, might give you 10% more money. It might give you 10% more